I remember nothing.
Hidden Object Guru here. We're going to be playing some 2317 hours. Lakeside Murder.
Almost 5 years in the past.
Uh-oh. Oh, this makes it a cold case, but it's still solvable. Oh my god! That guy's wearing a bear head. You can get drunk drinking hand sanitizer. Or die.
I would not recommend
you
that.
would also there's actually a really good chance you die drinking hand sanitizer because it's industrial strength alcohol. It could intoxicate you, but it's more likely to destroy your liver. So don't do it. We don't know, Bendy.
Nice, unabridged.
So the bearman has successfully kidnapped her and brought her back to a cabin that has a sliding glass door, which seems higher tech than a bearman should be, you know, hanging out in.
To judge. Bearman
Alicia Griffith.
Contractors. Lakeside Murder.
Murder. Alright, let's do this.
Better have.
I am the Hidden Object Guru. You probably know me better as... Wow, that keyboard stopped working. Kasix Jehovav. What you'd want to say there is gather your bearings. What'd you say?
Oh, I thought you wanted to go into settings. Oh,
No.
you did.
Yeah, it starts obviously. So sparkles, yes, fast hint, extended tasks, whatever extended tasks are.
And
All right.
Casual. 'Cause
Casual
all that
as
being super
beans.
cash here.
All right, here we go. Let's see if there's subtitles or if I have to listen to this. Sorry about that, everyone.
So,
Oh, no subtitles. We're good.
This map
This
is
map is
Turnville.
useless. What?
Last murder
I hate
case
useless
was really
maps.
Exhausting. I hope I'll get some
Why don't
rest.
you have a GPS? You're a
Let's
detective.
find this cabin I rented.
Who drives a ridiculous sports car, just like Magnum P.I. You have a good night, Bendy.
Bonsoir, Bendy.
Turnville. I love that they keep giving us the exact time for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be like... What's the town
You
name?
are Alicia Griffith?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oshawa.
I'm Horace Williams,
8:15
the sheriff of this town.
It's
Can
becoming
we
a
have a
kid in
talk?
hall.
I see what you're saying.
Yes, of course. Have I done something wrong?
Why are you
No,
here
no,
to solve
not at
this
all.
case?
Can we talk inside the cabin? Here, I'll help
You're
you
being
with your
very
bag.
Oh,
suspicious.
thanks.
It's creepy. Sheriff seems to
If
be up
you
to no
are
good.
all settled
All right.
in, I hope we can talk.
Yes, but first I'm curious. How do you know who I am?
Yeah.
In Turnville, rumors travel fast.
Okay.
And when a detective from a big city rents a cabin near the
Oh, so
lake,
she's not here to
it's
investigate a
just matter of
crime.
time
She's
before
just
the
on
sheriff
vacation.
finds out about it.
And she's going to be employed to investigate a crime.
I see. How can I help you?
A few days ago, a murder took
100%
place in
that's a
cabin.
photograph of a real
A
person
rather weird and brutal murder.
that they've just
Hey, she's wearing
artified.
green for St. Patrick's Day.
Damn right she is. Oh, weird and brutal. Tell
In
me
this
more.
peaceful town? I take it you don't have much experience with murder.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're
Way
kind of
to, like,
terrible,
Time
Alicia.
is
Super snotty to the sheriff. How do
I've only
you
seen
know?
a couple of murders.
Domestic
Both
brawls. You have a good night,
Any
Brian.
help would be
Bonsoir,
welcome.
Brian.
Thanks.
I'll do my best to help you.
Thank you. When you're ready, meet me near the cabin where the murder took place. I'll leave the case file here for you to look at.
Okay. Sure, why not? Okay. I will click on a key. Ooh, hand cursor. To a chest, you say? Well, I happen to have a chest.
Right here.
Oof. We're the worst. Alright. I'm not dragging it if I click on the key. Ooh.
Hidden
Not much
object
inside.
screen. I
Hint
require a hidden
button,
object
show to
screen.
recharge.
It's been far too long since we had a hidden object screen.
You're the worst, lady. Oh, okay. Screwdriver tip. Cool.
Ugh, my baggage. I tossed it in the cabin so quickly and broke the suitcase lock.
Wow, you were very bad at things.
Ah,
Part of a broken screwdriver.
You okay? What's wrong?
yeah,
The
so
lock is broken.
stabbing
How will
sinus
I open
pain.
it great? It seems to
Would you like
fit
me to find you
tightly.
some drugs?
No, it's one of those things. It's like an air pressure thing,
Oh, that's the worst.
and it's going right down into my teeth.
Okay, good.
It's just gotta work its way out.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that hurt.
That sounds terrible.
I hate spring.
Oh, no, wait.
You
There
trying
we
to pick
go.
the lock?
No, just trying to align the tumblers.
Oh,
Which, now that I say it out loud, is a lot like picking a lock.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually good at picking those locks too.
It's true. They are the ugly locks. The ugly greens. You're
What a
totally
beautiful
right.
sight. The
I
lake
have
and
shirts
forest
and
looks
necklaces.
so
I know.
relaxing. I hope I'll have. I'm not
Tell
going
me
to
how
the
you
murder
really
location
feel.
without my stuff.
I just did.
Ugh.
Melissa Darling, famous writer, has written a lot of crime novels based on real events. Oh. To a horror, it's ironic that she died in such circumstances, or 100% appropriate, actually.
Yeah.
Menacing circumstances, report says she was trying her
Kinda
wrists were cut. Oh
suspicious.
my god.
This is like way
Ah.
more than I thought it would be.
It's a very intense,
Need to
brutal
separate
game.
dictaphone.
Like from the
Where are the
animation, I was
batteries
expecting
and
more of a
cassettes?
Cabot Cove kind of feel. And
Well, Cabot Cove can
The
get pretty
batteries
brutal,
are
too.
missing.
yeah, but it wasn't this
Ugh, my baggage.
gory.
I tossed it in the
It's
cabin
brutal, but
so
not
quickly and
gory.
broke the suitcase lock.
Boom.
This should help me find my way around here.
Got the map and got the batteries. Sign me up,
Now
Chuchio.
if I get
Okay,
stuck,
it's
I
still
should
not
be
a
able to
hidden
find a
object
solution
screen.
in
I'm
one of
very
my
upset that we
previous
haven't
cases.
found a hidden
Just
object
go back
screen.
to your book, woman. You'll get your hidden object screen soon enough.
I missed a pun, Horror King.
Can you tell me anything
No!
more about the murder?
All I know is in the case file I gave you. As you know, the body was laid down on the floor after the death. You'll see the location.
Will I now?
Was anything moved from the cabin?
Bearings, I saw that one.
Okay.
Except for the body, no.
Bare Necessities was
Interestingly,
pretty
you'll notice
excellent.
two weird figurines in the room.
Oh,
The cabin.
Do you know
figurines.
anything more about the victim?
Yes, I
Melissa
saw your
Darling?
comment about him poking someone, even though he said he
Except
never would.
She was a writer and rented a cabin here.
I don't know what else I
Nothing relevant
missed.
to this case.
Did she go out in town?
This is
And if so,
a
where?
Pedro. This is a hidden object game.
Interesting
We
question.
hope.
The
There-
best
As
kind.
far
We have
as
yet
I
to
know,
see a
she
hidden
spent
object
most
screen,
of her
so
time
I'm
in the
starting to
cabin.
doubt it.
There you go.
People saw her stroll through the woods.
Oh.
And yes,
Guru
she
is
was
a cat?
seen once
Yes,
or
actually,
twice
that
in
is
the library
quite
in
true.
town.
Famously true.
I don't know why we're
I
saying
guess
this, but
she
it's
was
quite
working
true.
on a book.
Gee.
Could be. If you don't have any more questions,
You okay?
Yeah.
I'll leave you to investigate the area.
Oh.
If you find anything, I'll be in my office in
Sinus
town.
pain.
So I'm just taking over the crime. Okay. The crime
This
investigation.
bush looks
from the
somewhat
cops.
weird. Fresh mound.
Oh, fresh mound. We can dig it up using the,
Shovel?
once we've fixed it.
The center of the room was cleared before the murder.
Nice.
The
Bearman!
report says that the victim was tied and her wrists were cut.
Uh-oh. Damn!
This is a little dark
She
for
was
my
stabbed
mind.
in the
I
heart,
know.
only after
It's
she
not
had
a hidden
lost all
object
her
game.
blood.
You all chose this. I didn't choose this game. I gave you 4 options. You all said Lakeside Murder. This is on you. Oh, yes, real mature lady. Very well done.
Ah,
An old
Warrior figurine,
figurine.
scissors. Just keep
Seems
stealing
our
the
list
evidence.
is
This will go
gravel.
great
It
for
is
you.
locked.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a locked desk
this goes to
drawer.
trial. I feel like, you know, a lot of evidence is going to
It
get
should
thrown
be
out.
placed in a lighted area to be charged.
No, 100% this guy's drowning in the lake when he dies at the end of the
Interesting
game.
figurine.
That's just common sense. That's just happening. Okay, solar
It's charging
charger.
quickly here.
Charging
What
quickly
should I charge
there,
with
nice.
electricity now?
Potato, what's a fun fact if you open your window?
The handle on this broom is only being held by this loose rope.
Okay, handle
The shovel
and
is usable
shovel.
now.
Go back outside. Use the shovel on the shovel on the mound of earth.
Fresh mound.
Unless it's hot outside, Potato, and then it gets hotter.
What?
Some elements from the chest are missing.
Well, that's weird.
A mysterious
Someone has buried Melissa's
chest.
wallet, too.
Her wallet, where she had a small key. Interesting.
Some elements from the chest are missing. Some elements
Isn't it,
from
though?
the chest are missing.
Alright, we'll go find the chest elements. Good night, Kayla Roo.
Bonsoir!
That is a 1/3 chance of being true, Potato Salad. That is one of the 3 things that can happen.
This camera is
We found a
low on
camera!
UV
And a UV
bulb.
light bulb. Nice. So we can charge up the camera with the solar charger. And we can look through the pictures on it to accomplish something.
Seek for evidence?
A warrior figurine.
We got all 3 warrior
Only
figures.
when you get to hidden objects.
I will. Don't worry.
I
I'll
don't
look you
think
up.
this is a hidden object game.
You say that, but I think you're wrong.
Some elements from the chest are missing.
Wasn't even a
Some
hidden object
elements
game
from
in
the
the
chest are
tutorial.
missing.
Well, we actually skipped the tutorial.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay.
Yes, accidentally. I was reading a thing and we clicked on the wrong button.
Ah.
It happens. Not much, though, because I'm a bit of an oof. So it says there's more to do on this screen because it's left it open, but I don't see what.
Scrabble. I
Can't make out what it says, so I need a digital
will not
camera to
help me
zoom
here.
in. No? Oh, there's a flashlight. Nice.
Scrabble. I can't make
I
out
think
what
the
it
word you're looking
says.
for is
This will not
scramble.
Scrabble. I can't
Although,
make out
unless
what
it is just an
says.
assemblage of
Thick,
letters.
transparent liquid.
Thick, transparent liquid?
I shouldn't use this here.
What could that be about? Oh, to make a UV flashlight. Okay. Minigame rules. With flashlight beam over parts of hidden signs. To reveal full sign of one color, you need to reveal 3 signs of that color in a row. What? So black there, black, green, black, blue, red. Ah. Okay. Okay, red, green. Is the other green? Ah, green, green, green. Blue, blue, blue. Red, red. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, it looks like a Mayan calendar?
The murderer had painted those signs before the body was placed on the
That
floor.
makes sense, Elliot. I don't see where else somebody would die. And it's impossible to kill everybody unless she also dies of, the bends, right? Damn, though. It is a new task.
A serious lack of hidden object screens for a king, but also a gruesome murder. So there was that.
All right. Okay. So we need... Let's just leave the red in place. So we can find the pieces that meet up with where the red goes. Wait, did that green and red just meet up? I think they did. Wait, was that it back there?
You just moved the green one.
Yeah, that was an accident. Oh, that's got to be red and blue meeting up, right?
No, there's an overlap of blue right there.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's green and red, though. No, lots of overlap there. Yeah, it's really hard to find a place where blue and red don't overlap.
I feel like you have to keep spinning it around. I feel like it was really close to where it was.
Right.
There's little tiny pieces up there. I feel like those ones.
No? No.
Or you could just skip it. Wait, go back!
You can't go back.
Oh, fudge. See that piece that's right at the bottom? You gotta spin that all the way around to the...
Other side?
that side.
Damn, woman.
I think that's the one you need. Okay, next.
Wait, look! There's a man.
Oh, neat.
Look. Blue's lined up, green's lined up, black's lined up. We just need to move the red.
What comment about... Oh, the one about the poking thing? Yes, I've already commented on it twice.
If anything, too many times. Look, that's his one arm, and here's the other arm. That's done.
I think he needs to be facing the other way.
Oh, screw that. If they want me to also make him stand up straight, screw you. We figured it out.
There is an outline of a body in a pose similar to the victim's.
Pretty much, Elliot.
The sign of a heart must have some significance.
Because if you do Alex's path, then Alex can't die.
It could indicate the location underneath the body.
You think? Okay.
Typically it's called a subway if it goes underground, though.
Generally, yeah.
No. Otherwise it's just called a train.
Yep.
I need another solution.
Right, we
Now.
need to find
in Ottawa,
ourselves...
we have a train that takes one tunnel, and we call it a train, not a subway.
Nail. Nail.
Yes, I know it's a nail. How would I
It's a
lift
stupid
them up?
Lord help me here. Nail.
Hint?
Nail.
I'll use it once it's recharged. I thought I could use the poker to pry it up, but they won't let me.
I need another
See?
solution.
Wait, you told me to look closer at this, and then you said to go back. We have encountered a broken hint system, it would seem. See if there's something to do outside? Like, it says there's
Some
three things
elements from
missing
the
from there, and I
chest
thought,
are
oh, it
missing.
must be the three statues. But as you can see, statues don't work there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Locked.
yeah, not for long.
Just a pair of pliers inside.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, the hint system's broken, everybody.
That bodes well for the rest of this game.
Makes sense, Elliot. Okay. Fun fact, my most popular hidden object game video is the bonus chapter of Questarium. Terrible name, by the way. Because the hint system in the bonus chapter is 100% broken. And so I actually figured out how to beat the game, and it took way too long. So everybody comes to me to look for where items are and how to beat things.
Yeah, I don't think there's any hidden object screens in this
There
game.
are hidden object screens. I wouldn't have bought it if there weren't hidden object screens in the description.
Oh, see, that's an arrow.
Yes. I just saw that way too late. Okay. Oh, one of these.
I hate these.
Yeah, they're not great. I assume you have to put the things next to the dudes?
Yo.
That makes sense, right? And where does the sword go? Off to the side. And let's get this over to him. And we should be done. Yay! Something worked!
After the murder,
Nice,
the
and a
killer
grid.
buried this
The
chest.
hidden object screens were inside us all along.
Yeah.
Inside, there is a murder weapon.
It's a
couple
good
of
question,
victims' blood,
Elliot.
And some dirt. It seems the murderer was prepared for this ritual
Oh.
murder.
How would you? I mean, it's possible that there's a transition dialogue to get to transition dialogue and such after the radio to get you to the lost ending that's just been cut from the game. Like, there's no way to access it, and it's just not in the game anymore, so we just don't know. That is a possibility. Alright. Alicia Griffith. Lakeside Murder. I wonder if there have been other Alicia Griffith games.
Let's find the sheriff's office.
Yes, let's. There's also a
Have you
tourist office.
found
Nice.
anything?
First, there were weird markings all over
That's
the
true.
place, and they were
Invisible
painted with
ink, that's
invisible
creepy.
ink. The markings were definitely done before the victim was killed.
Ooh.
Interesting. What about the figurines? You think they have something to do with the murder?
They do.
Yes, actually, there were 3 figurines the killer had placed in the cabin. I used
Damn
those
right.
to open the chest buried outside the cabin.
What have you found inside? Don't make an old man
Oh,
anxious.
Sheriff Williams, you're so creepy.
I found a ritual dagger the victim was stabbed in the heart with, and a cup of the victim's
No, I have
blood.
not played this game before, Horror King.
And you found it in a closet chest, you say?
Did he just say closet? Am I mishearing this, or did he say closet instead of closed? Like he was saying the word closet, but with a D at the
Yes,
end.
what is it? Haven't you said there have only been 2 murders in this town since you've become sheriff?
Yeah.
I just remembered that the deputy Eli Diller talked to me about a weird murder that happened a long time ago.
Probably
The
Elliot.
killer's weapon was also found in...
So where is your deputy?
whoops.
Can I talk to him?
He just went outside the back door.
It's possible that the difference that gets you to the
Okay,
cut
thanks.
ending is if you save Junior. Oh no, wait, because you can do the cut ending without Junior. Because if you don't save Junior, you have to go swimming through the pit,
Was hanged.
right? And that takes you to Flooded. But if you don't, if you do save Junior, maybe you can find another way to where Olsen is. Oh, the killer was hanged. That's creepy.
Yuck. This coffee, it's unplugged. I'm not drinking that. I'm too young to die.
Waka
I'm not
waka.
drinking that. I'm too young to die. For now, I don't need to use the computer.
Yeah, for now.
Is this Deputy Dillard on the roof?
What is this
Hi
guy
there.
up to?
Finally, someone who
Oh my
can
god,
help.
he's an old-timey prospector.
Hi, you must be
He's wearing a
Deputy
sheriff's
Eli?
badge.
Yeah, no, he's
What are
actually
you
a
doing
deputy.
up
Look
there?
at that. Like, that looks like someone took a picture of a old-timey prospector from another
I was
game.
just trying to
and just
scare
put a
the
sheriff's
birds off
badge
the
on.
chimney.
Yeehaw!
Who
There's
know?
gold in there in
Wait,
Denver
we gotta get them down to the Hooskow. Hooskow.
There is no chimney.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
embarrassed to have to say this, but I missed the roof and accidentally
we have to
pushed
give
the
a
ladder
song
on
to
my way
sing?
down.
Oh, you want Guru to sing? Yeah, you should sing.
And now you're stuck in the
You
wrong.
should sing a song.
Not
Sing it
tonight.
loud.
Keep asking now.
Can you please help me? Just put the
About
ladder
taking a
back so I can
train,
get
taking a
down.
train, taking a train.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm taking a train, taking a
I
train,
love it when you sing.
taking a
Okay.
train, as do
Wait a
most
second.
people. All right, so we have to find him a ladder, which hopefully we will find in a hidden
The
object
ladder
screen.
has been broken.
Nope.
It's
There are
broken.
no hidden object screens in this game.
It is beginning to look like there is a dearth of hidden object screens in this game.
This game lied to you.
Yeah, which is actually kind of strange. It was in the hidden object section.
Locked. Locked.
Maybe I can use the screwdriver to
This
delocate
locked.
it.
This doesn't seem right.
All right.
It's locked.
See about that
This
screwdriver
won't
now.
work.
No, we are supposed to go outside.
What's the holdup?
You broke the ladder. That's what.
Oh.
Oh,
That would be nice, Elliot.
So, you have any idea how I can repair the ladder?
you could find something useful in the garage. Here, catch the keys.
Are you kidding me?
No. Rusty. Even with a wrench, I wouldn't be able to open the grate.
This guy seems like he's the worst at everything. We have to go to the tourist office next
Turnville
door
is
now.
becoming a real tourist town.
Of course, the library.
Allison Woods, 1881
Oh,
to
who's this
1959.
Allison Woods? Tell me more.
A path to the dense forest.
Well, we're probably going to have to go there later. Toolbox, finally.
It says, Deputy's property. I should try to use a screwdriver
I
here.
did. Nothing happened. Oh, okay. What? What the hell word can this be? It's just the only letters available are D-A-R-L-I. And it's got to spell a whole word.
What? There's no letter in the first one?
No, that one's scratched. There is a letter, see?
Oh.
The D is scratched. No, two of the letters are. R-L-I-D-A. So R-L-I-D-A scratched.
Is there not
Spelled
a hint
drill?
or something?
No.
You've got enough letters to spell railway.
Yeah, but that's...
They
it's
didn't
gotta
tell
be...
you what it was?
No, they did not.
You rat
Inside
bastards!
a locked toolbox.
Very angry with
Will's
this
a
game.
deputy,
Oh, whoops.
obviously.
I thought that was
a
intentional.
path to the dense forest.
If only.
Looks spooky. I hope I
Oh! Horror King says, since it's St. Patrick's Day, I can't believe I'm reading this comment, you should use your Irish accent.
Now, what Irish accent would that
Oh,
be?
God!
What kind of Irish accent are you talking about there, gentlemen? Who could you be referring to in that case, exactly?
Unscrew the bolts. I can't see the keys and can't open the grate. I can't
I got
see
a
the
screwdriver.
keys and can't open the
Why
grate.
can I not get the bolts open now? With that screwdriver? Aye, so you're saying I need some kind of a wrench? Well, I think we might be able to find one of those around here somewheres.
Unabridged, this is why I don't approve of the Irish accent. It's
Ugh.
atrocious.
Exactly. No one's okay with this accent. Try I can switch to red and green Jack's locations in order to
Stop it
remove the
now.
wires
Why?
from the wrench
Horror King,
area.
why would you do this to us?
He's a monster. You can't trust him.
It's atrocious. I don't understand what we're trying to do here. What did you just do?
I had accidentally started the stream again.
Oh, whoops.
It says I'm supposed to move these. Ah. Oh, I see.
Seriously, stop.
Stop what, woman? Can I move the red ones over to those ones? Oh, I can.
Seriously, stop.
Alright.
Please stop.
I have
It
stopped.
hurts my brain so.
No one's doing any accents. Hi! Oi! That's not very nice of you. Alright. Is there a way to get these ones going? Wait. I think I might have it.
I don't even know what the object of this is.
Build a thing that goes around the other things. See? Move a pot around the wire so you can grab the wrench.
Oh, I thought you were just supposed to not get the lines to cross.
That actually makes sense. What you
Really?
thought.
Huh.
Now, why do you make me click on every single one? Apparently this is like a Dublin accent, but higher than it actually is. I would have guessed it. Alright, I'll stop. She's not okay with the accent. Oh my god, now whenever I think of Dublin, I think of the greatest game of Final Jeopardy
See you
I've
later,
ever
Marissa.
seen.
See, your Irish accent drove Marissa away.
Yes, I'm sure that's what it was. No, I think you're wrong about that there. Unabridged.
Oh my god, stop it.
If anything, this is a little too accurate. Ask the Irishman in the stream. See what he has to
and
say
all
about
of his
it.
accents go that way unabridged. It's
I don't
really
see the
unsettling.
keys.
It's the nature of accents. Yes! The garage key! Behind which we will find a hidden object screen. There is no question
I
that in
bet
this
you
garage...
$5 that there's no hidden object screen behind there.
God damn it! How is there still no hidden object screen?
She just said the accent is the reason she's leaving. I told you.
Well, I know she's lying just to make you feel better
Oh
about
my
yourself.
god, stop it.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Sheriff usually leaves me up here.
I see.
What happened to his hat?
Potato Salad wants you to do a British accent now.
Oh, I don't know how to do a British accent.
Of course not. Where'd you
I would
get
have to
that?
practice.
Okay, do the Beatles.
That's not British. That's, what do you call it?
Never mind.
British enough.
Can I now ask you a few questions about a
River
murder
Public.
investigation?
Yes,
All right.
young lady. Well, actually, you cannot. I don't have my hat.
What? Why do you need your hat to talk
Are you
about...
kidding me? You can't talk without
I'm
your
right
hat?
with you, Alicia. What is he talking about?
Yep, it's my talking hat. I'm joking.
Alright, where's your
Please,
hat,
ma'am,
you
just bring me my
ridiculous
hat.
elf?
Where is it?
Actually, I don't quite know.
Oh
Was
my
blowing
god, I
up my
hate you
head
so
while
much.
I was getting off the roof.
Okay, wait here. I'll find your
I
hat.
hate this prospector so much. How dare you say a thing like that, Marissa? This is obviously one of the best Irish accents anyone's ever had. And I'd like to point out that one Bradley Q. Pitt was paid millions of dollars for being in a movie where he played an Irishman doing an accent considerably worse than the accent I'm doing right
I
now.
don't want to get... This is probably the deputy. It's
So there
too
you
high to
go.
reach.
Oh, we got the hat. That's fantastic.
Oh, thank you. You found it. With my
That's
hat
true,
on my head,
Kyler
I'm ready for anything. What did you want to ask me?
Well, Sheriff Williams asked me to help him with a murder investigation. I found
Ah.
evidence of some kind of a ritual. A hidden knife and strange markings where the body was laid.
Really? That sounds...
As well they should be. It's a very ugly accent. Potato salad.
Sheriff Williams told me that you talked about a strange murder that took place a long time
Did
ago.
you just call him Jar Jar unabridged?
That seems that way.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Now I
damn.
remember.
I'll see you around.
Bye, Marissa. Have a good night. You made Potato's ears cry.
May all your journeys take you back home where you belong.
Oh, God. Stop
I was
it
just
now.
a kid back then.
That's
The
like...
rich guy's wife was
So I'm
killed.
rewatching the show Burn Notice, and in the first episode, one of the characters is supposed to be Irish. So she has this horrible Irish accent in the first episode. And then the second episode, she's like, I've decided, as, you know, I'm doing some sort of spy work here in America, I should actually, from now on out, talk only with an American accent, even when I'm upset. So I'm only ever going to talk with an American accent from now on,
Yes,
because I
did
totally want to be
you
an
work
American
at the
citizen.
entrance.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing for all of us.
And you're like, she's not doing the atrocious accent anymore, so I'm okay with that.
It was one of the more offensive things to happen to us, Irish people.
Oh my God, stop it.
You're the one who started this!
It's worse than when David Boreanaz tried to do an accent.
Well, I think we both know that my Irish accent is considerably better than David Boreanaz's.
Glass
It's
doors to this
atrocious!
cabinet are locked.
Not David Boreanaz bad.
Stop it!
Condition.
What's happening to you, woman?
He's Gerger.
Well, of course, Horror King. These people are just critical of me
I don't
accents.
see more
I
plans.
can't blame them now. Oh, we got a paperclip.
Okay, everybody wants you to go back to being Canadian.
Alright, we'll get back to it
Interesting
then.
fact,
It's locked.
his accent is not Canadian.
No, not even a little.
Eh.
Okay, so we're in the library and still haven't found a hidden
locked.
object scene. Oh wait, it's locked, but I've got a paperclip.
I need another. It's locked.
Ah.
You
I
also
feel like
have
that
a
would've
wrench.
worked.
Can't you just smash the glass?
Smashy
No
smash?
unauthorized entrance.
Smashy smashy.
Signed, Albert.
Smashy smashy. Nope.
You know
More
how flimsy
plans.
those looks
I don't
are?
see
You could
anything
so
useful.
I have a
easily
what?
do that.
Look it up, Marissa. It's a very popular
I don't see
musical,
anything
the Evil
useful
Dead
here.
musical.
It was a Canadian
Another
production.
plant.
Yeah, and I'm telling
So
her to
I
look it up.
don't-
There's plenty of footage of it on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know if it ever went into America.
Let's see who this
All right.
But yeah, there was an Evil Dead musical, and the splash zone. If you were in the first 3 rows,
Yeah, you would get fake blood on you.
you would get.
So you
fake
had to
blood
wear
on
a,
you. Poncho.
well, no, or a white shirt.
Yeah, a lot of people showed up wearing white shirts. My cousin did that.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Ooh, a botanical dictionary.
More plants.
Tell me more about this botanical dictionary. Yes, it seems like a restaurant wouldn't want to be associated with a video game series about people who get killed in a restaurant.
An interesting plant.
This is an Acontium columbianum. So a Colombian aconitum. Okay. I don't know how to say plant names, or Latin words generally.
I found Cleome Letuile inside the library.
Great. Did I need to do that?
This plant is called Asclepia speciosa.
Nice. Let's see if there's any more plants around I can check.
Do I remember the M1A1 Abrams tank? I'm gonna go with a no, Jaden.
Yep.
Sorry.
Pretty good chance that was going to be a no.
I mean, if I was shown a picture of it, even one I had taken myself, did I take a picture of that one?
No.
Okay. I would be like, oh yeah, that one, but...
Nope, not in this case. No more plants here. Sadly. Yeah, that's a pretty fun one, Marissa.
I don't want to get lost there.
Would it be hilarious if there was one hidden object scene in the entire game and it was like at the end of the game?
Yeah.
And that's all the justification they used? Oh my god, I got a knife.
Who would stick
Can I
in
jimmy the
place?
lock open
Return
there?
the award-winning turnip to its rightful owner. There
Aww,
will be no pressing
that's cute.
charges. The doors to the City Hall's toilets will be closed because of the draft. The mayor.
Oof. Anything else? No, sadly. Alright, we got a knife. Can we now jimmy that lock open? I didn't know that. Mike? Cool. Alright, so.
Locked.
But I've got a knife that can
This
jimmy
won't
locks. Got a paperclip that can pick
It's
locks.
too small for
Nope.
this lock.
Too small for this lock.
It's locked. It is some kind
Yeah,
of
that
magnetic
worked.
lock.
Change the polarities of the magnets on the left side so they repel the polarities of the magnets on the right side. Okay. Oh. Well, that wasn't that hard. I had to press two buttons.
Newspapers here date back to the 1950s. Where are older newspapers?
Yay! Duct tape and a CD about Albert! Alright, what's the new task? Alright. Old newspapers should be stored in the library. That just makes sense.
I found Cleome Letuile inside the library.
Where? And where can I do this CD?
Termville is becoming a
Well, I
real
mean,
tourist town.
I think questions of canon get a little fuzzy when you're already dealing with people who are doing
Monitor
bootlegs.
power cable.
Oh, bootlegs of FNAF games.
I should repair the monitor cable first.
Monitor cable. Okay,
The
with...
computer jack on the cable still seems functional. The computer jack on the cable still
Okay.
seems functional. This will
Okay.
not help me here.
So, there was a fire here? Because that's a lot of smoke and fire damage coming off of the plug. This doesn't seem like it'd be safe to use. Don't think I need walnut pie.
This
I
key
did
has
not
been
see
here
that
for a
key.
long time. I should repair the monitor cable first.
I would love to if I had the slightest idea where that was. So you're going to tell me where there's stuff I can do, or no? No, you're not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, just us looking for things. That's all you missed.
I don't think locked.
Nope. Alright, let's go back to the office, see what's there. Oh, there's a little A for where Alicia is. Oh, right, the first aid kit. I forgot about that. Alright,
So
what do
much
we have
junk
here?
inside.
Wire cuters! Nope.
What to do here?
What do we have here?
This doesn't seem right.
No?
I need another solution. That's a bad idea.
So I just sliced off that cable for no reason? Oh, I can replace it with the plug from the...
No
Okay.
one will miss this.
And that's why I need the tape to fix them back together. Although that is duct tape and not
The
electrical
monitor should
tape,
work
apparently
now.
it works. Seems unbelievable to me, but what have you. Alright, Albert, tell us what's what. Okay, honestly, One Night at Flumpty's sounds fantastic. Set the correct Latin names of all 3 name boxes. Oh. I don't know how that works as a password screen, but okay.
Lead me to Albert's hut.
Oh. I don't want to have to do that, but I guess we don't have any other options.
I hope the hut is near. There are broken walnuts everywhere.
Broken walnuts everywhere? That could mean only one thing? Lady? Look.
Hidden objects?
No, but they're broken walnuts everywhere, which can only mean squirrel!
Squirrel.
See?
I'm not sticking my hand in there.
Squirrel.
No.
Would you like some walnut pie?
This will not help me here.
Thought he would like some walnut pie. Well? Oh my god, look at him go!
Squirrel was in the hole.
That is one giant squirrel.
Squirrel.
That is so much squirrel.
Reach
Oh my
it.
god, I saw this video today. This woman
Golden
found this
broken
like
wheelbarrow.
squirming little gray thing on the
Wheel is
sidewalk.
missing.
Oh no!
It was this
Doesn't
big,
seem right.
like an inch and a half big.
So 2 peanuts and 10.
Tangled
It
in
was
vine.
a
blade is
tiny
tangled in
newborn
vine.
squirrel
Oh!
This
that she
blade is too
took
thin.
home
You can
and
easily
put in a
break.
blanket to keep
Here's
it
the
warm
hut.
and fed with
Looks
a dropper and nursed, but like
Oh my
and
God.
nursed it like
Albert
because like
plans
it was
to be
too
here the
young to
whole winter.
technically be without a mother. And like
Wooden
nursed it,
stump.
and now it lives in her backyard and loves her, and it's the
Oh.
most beautiful squirrel I've ever seen. It was an amazing story.
Smashy smashy. Oh, come on. Smashy smashy often
No.
works. If only I could get a second wrench, we could pop that padlock right off there.
Locked.
Locked.
It seems like a big stone is intentionally put here.
So you're saying you might be hiding something under
I
it?
still don't know where Albert is. I'll get lost without the map.
I'm going to admit, One Night at Flumpty's is a pretty good
stump.
title.
A big
But I don't have an
wooden
axe. What's the point of that?
log. This doesn't seem right.
The Maddox's not going to split that. Can the Maddox split the rock?
There's something
That would have
underneath.
pried it out of the way, of all things. Ah, gotcha coffee. Oh.
Oh, the second cat video was also adorbs. I don't think you quite understand how much how many cute videos I watch in a day.
75. Sound about right, 75. Somewhere between 75 and 82
Remember the
cat
other one
videos.
from yesterday?
Yes.
The little cat videos. The one with the dog that like gets onto like a floating mat on a pool and then uses its tail to
Oh
steer
my
him across
God.
the pool.
That was dangerously cute.
What are you trying to do? Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
There you go. You got it.
I got it. Just took me a while.
Well, you hate these puzzles.
I do. I'm not good at them at all. The key!
Cozy. In a strange way.
It does seem a little cozy. I
Collection
concur.
of dried plants.
Ooh,
Something
what
is
kind
missing
though?
here. What a mess.
Okay. Oh, wow. Cool. Don't know what that has to do with our quest, but I am learning a lot about plants. An old umbrella! Nice.
The oven is empty.
I'll have to cook
I
something
guess
later.
he's not
The
only
firewood,
ovens.
right.
Albert's calendar with locations. I'm missing something here.
What am I missing here?
Locked.
Paperclip finally? Hell yes. I found Allison's bracelet in Albert's house. That's very disturbing. Gotcha, Brian.
Ouch.
Well, Flumpty just has a great name, because it sounds like one of the characters from a little something called Bug Snacks.
Bug Bug snacks!
Bug
She's holding a
snacks.
I'm awake enough to yell bug snacks,
I
y'all.
noticed that. Thank you for the magic flower.
You're welcome. Wait, you didn't eat.
No, I did not. So where do you think the bronze flower goes? Have we seen a bronze flower that need to be emblemated? Or no? Find Albert the librarian. Old newspapers should be stored in the library. Gotcha. Because we need to find out something about this town's history. Yes, bug snacks. Because of the name Flumpty.
I can't reach it. Petrol lighter.
Oh, cool. A
But
lighter.
it's empty.
Don't have the fuel for it, but, you know, we're on our way. Yeah, I didn't think so.
I still don't know where Albert is. I'll get lost without it.
Oh! How did I miss that earlier? That's embarrassing. Yay, the key to the shed! And our first hidden object screen, perchance. Oh, wow, we got the key back after opening the drawer. That's rare. No. Yes, I do. There, like I said, there's a new beach level available when she feels up to it.
Huh?
In Dino King.
Lost.
Dino! I want to play it.
Soon.
Okay.
Nope, no hidden object screens. It's like this game is tormenting us at this point.
It's not a hidden object game, I told you.
So they lied to us.
Yes, they did.
Why? Oh, to get us to buy it. Right, yes.
The logs
Yeah.
are in place. This could be useful.
And now, I will start a fire in this dude's house.
Nice and warm.
Hopefully that will attract his attention.
Which question is that, Horror King, that he didn't answer? Did you answer a question?
Yes,
before?
I did.
Albert's calendar with locations. I'm missing something.
Oh. 7 signs represent locations on the map. Albert checks for plants. Drag the signs in the right positions on the map. Know that Albert checks 7 places every week. Check the same place on the same day twice in a week. Gotcha. I'm so confused. Oh, we have to drag them to the absent places. I'm not smart. Alright, so... we should go there. Fire. There's now, you don't have the cave. You don't have the house. Oh, wait, that can't be there. Because it is the same day of the week. That has to be there, but that can't be there because it's already there. Right, 1, 2. No, it goes there. Which means the fire goes there. Right, and the... what is that? Mushrooms? Go... here. Alright, going well. What's left? We did flower, we did tree, we did mushrooms, stump. There.
What are you trying to do?
Fill in the calendar with items that aren't already on those lines. So this is leaf, mushrooms, tree, cave, blah blah. So that's just missing a stump. So you put the stump there. And this one is, we got 2 leaves, so we need 2 different. So that's got stump, fire, leaves, mushroom, cave. So we need hut and tree there. Hut and tree. See, we're done. And that tells us where he is today. So we can go see him and get his help figuring out what's going on with the library. Because he's the librarian.
I'm sorry for
Oh,
starting.
sorry, did not mean to click
I'm
through that
Alicia.
for a
Are
second.
you
Sorry,
Albert
everybody.
Of course I am.
Oh, she's too tired to play a game now, Horror
Whatever
King.
it
No
is you
question.
need, it can wait. I have important things to do.
I just need you to let me into the library archives. I'm working on a murder case with Sheriff
Nope,
Williams and
not at all.
You are a persistent one, I see, with no respect for people older than you. But in the interest of our community, I'll cut you a deal.
Why is he
What you say?
Scottish?
Ah, how noble of you, Mr. Albert. What kind of a deal?
Since you are working on a murder case, you must have good deductive skills, don't you? Help me find the location where Ossimum tourist blossoms, and I'll give you the keys.
You have a good night, Marissa. Enjoy your trampoline.
Yes, I have detective skills, but I'm not a botanist, Mr. Albert.
I'm awake.
I know.
Here, take this. It will help you find some of my grandmother's belongings in my hut. She knew
Damn
where
right
the
you
plant
are.
blossoms, but I was never able to find the location. Now leave.
Thanks,
Dang.
Albert. Your generosity would surely make your grandmother proud.
Damn it, Alicia. Why you gotta be mean about this? Wait, I got a second bronze flower? That's weird. Where would I use the second bronze flower? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Those
Huh.
items don't fit together.
I see. I don't understand how you move them. Oh, like that. Oh, I see. Wish I could click on the thing and then click on the place I want it to go. It'd really speed up the proceedings a lot. Okay. Halfway there. 3 of the 6 flowers are in place. Go for it, Horror King. No one will judge you. Or will they? Jokes. Well, not this one. That's the point. Woohoo!
One of these plants must be Ossimum turris.
Oh, I found it. Nice. The frame is closed with wax. Well, I could just burn it open. That's fine. Here you go. Let's melt that wax,
Great.
baby.
The wax is melting. It looks like something was written on this paper. But it's
Terrible,
hardly
Horror
visible
King, so
now.
bravo. Oh. I will.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't actually have to do it myself. Yes, we got the map! Which means we can get to our next location. Boop. Okay. They've completely
I guess he's not
searched.
only a botanist.
He's mostly a botanist, I think. So let's go follow the map.
Here is Allison's map with the marked location of Ossimum turris.
Damn right we did.
Can't believe it. I must get there at once.
Did
You're
you
very
forget
creepy,
to-
Albert.
Keys, please.
Aww.
Yes, the keys here. Now I need to go. Good luck with your robbery.
And I thought my accents were bad.
Or whatever.
Adorable. Alright, back to the library garden, everyone. Where we'll find our first hidden object scene. Again, that's probably not true.
There are no hidden object screens. You just need to accept
It does seem that way.
No unauthorized entrance. Signed Albert.
Grogu has force powers
Someone
and
has blocked
agrees.
the door to the archive room.
Let's see.
A piece of furniture is blocking the door. Someone
Looks like
has
we need a
removed the fuses
crowbar
on
or a
purpose.
wedge. Or wrench. You know, to take it apart. Probably wouldn't be a good solution, though.
Oh, why are you sending this to everyone?
No man can say.
Someone send
A
this to
wooden
one
wheel
person.
is used to pull the
Oh,
can.
they sent it to
Alright, let's
everyone.
use
Take
it.
the wheel down first. I
Why?
don't need water. A piece of furniture is
Someone just
blocking
sent
the door. This doesn't
This
seem
email.
right.
Okay.
about kind of confidential stuff to everyone.
Oh.
All employees.
Well, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You know, a sane game would tell me where on the map I can go to, like, do things. Wait, you want me to put the wrench with the wheel? How could it be useful?
No, a piece of furniture is blocking the door.
I've got a handle, and I've got a picture part, and I've got a small knife.
This doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that really doesn't seem right, does it?
I shouldn't use this here.
Okay. Have I seen a thing that needs a handle? Still back this way. We're going to the woods?
It's tangled in vine.
Well, what if I cut off that
This
vine?
blade is too thin. It can easily... No, a wheel is missing.
Oh, well, at least that's where I need to use the wheel. At least you figured that out. You okay?
Yeah.
He's left his bag.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Kind of. Alright, so let's remove all of
It's
the
tangled in vine.
all of the vines from this nonsense. Take it from there. Alright, I got a wheelbarrow. Do I just use that to move the bookcase? And if so, how?
Like that, apparently.
That's, like, if she could just tip it, why do you need a wheelbarrow? Just knock it over.
Maybe she wouldn't damage it? Maybe it's a very valuable antique.
I've heard crazier theories.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Gonna have to turn the electricity back on.
No, I did not, Horror King. Sorry, I missed them.
Oh, we're 100% not doing this puzzle. Oh, no, wait. We did finish the puzzle. Okay, well, that was embarrassing. I was all ready to skip that one. Nah. I hate lights out puzzles. I'm normally so terrible at
What a
them.
mess. This place has been turned upside down.
It has. And your flat, affectless responses aren't fooling anyone. We know you're the killer.
Those items don't fit together.
I mean, they
Tablets
literally
have been
do.
thrown around, and the labels are removed from the drawers.
Okay. I mean, that's great, but... Oh, so that is all I was supposed to do here. Got another folder. Fascinating. Oh. There's something to do in the main library. So there's one more piece of this thing somewhere.
Those items don't fit together.
But they won't let me
Those
start
items
piecing
don't
them
fit
to...
together.
They obviously do. Stop lying.
I don't see anything useful
There's
here.
no reason to lie about this. And yet you persist. Explain yourself, game. What?
The handle is missing.
Oh, okay. You know, I specifically told the game I wanted there to be sparkles. Just putting that out there.
Nice,
I don't see
Mike.
the labels
Cult
with the
classic
numbers on file
indeed.
cabinets.
Oh,
Oh,
Awesome
so
work, Mike.
great. I'm
This
very
should be the right
impressed.
drawer.
Oh no.
What happened?
It's not a crucifix pun.
The
It's not an
victim was
old
Marie,
French joke about
the wife of
joke
a
about a
nobleman,
crucifix. It's a
Herman
rosary.
Schultz.
Oh.
Oh, what is that?
Okay.
Turnville residents found the murder of Marie Schultz especially cruel.
Oh no. I hate especially cruel murders.
So the killer was hanged and buried in an unmarked grave.
That makes sense.
The Schultz family lived in a mansion in the hills. Maybe there is still someone living there.
Who can help me with this for why? I'm not here to investigate that murder. Unless you think they're related. And I guess that's the assumption we're going on. Yeah, America doesn't have noblemen. Ah. Well, I hope so too. But I'm not counting on it. Okay. There we go. I think the most, and maybe the only, disappointing thing of going to Algonquin is finding out that there used to be a whole bunch of old manor houses up there.
Yeah.
None of which exist anymore.
Yeah.
They got like pictures and drawings of these
I
old
found some
mansions, and I'm like,
information
why
about
did
that
you not
murder
preserve
David
these
Dillon
mansions?
talked about.
For their
Although
historical
at least
value.
they didn't just do a picture of the ruins of the old
That
mansions
is true, yeah.
in
Can
front
I
of
help
that
you
site.
some way?
I am referring to a
The
trail we
murder
like
victim
to
was Marie
hike
Schultz.
that has an
I'm
old
hoping there's a
lime
member of
kiln
her
on
immediate
it.
family that I can
And
talk to.
they have a picture and like a
Schultz,
drawing
you
and
say?
on a plaque in
There's
front of
only
it
old
that
Eugene
says,
Schultz.
"This is what the
He lives in
lime
the
kiln
Schultz
used to
mansion
look
in the
like,
hills.
except
But
it's
I
what it
doubt you'll be
currently
able to
looks
get
like,
anything out of it.
Yeah.
including all the crumbled bits." And I'm like,
Why is that?
They weren't working in it when it looked
Well,
like that,
he's not
guys.
himself. He never was. Food delivery is organized for him.
Oh.
And it's been like that
I think
ever
there's
since
still
before
one
I came
house
to this
up there
town.
somewhere.
Maybe.
Trying to
I need
remember.
to try. Can you point me to the mansion?
There is a path to the hills from the main road. Here, let me mark the
Why,
location
thank
on
you,
your
Sheriff. I don't trust you, but I am glad you have the location marked. Yay! We did it!
It
Rawr.
seems there's been a big storm here recently.
Okay.
Locked.
But I don't have the key.
The hatch was broken by the branch.
Oh.
The hatch was broken by the branch.
So if I could get that branch out of the way, I'd be set.
I can't pull it out.
You sure? Yay, working gloves! My favorite kind of gloves.
It's broken.
I got a chisel. I need
It's
some way to
broken.
fix a hammer. Do I just need a wedge of wood and another hammer for that?
Something is missing here.
That's true. Some sort of dome at the top.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Foiled as ever. Really? Oh, good. Here's
There
that
was a key
string I
underneath
needed.
it, but it's not there now.
I feel like the key probably wouldn't have made that,
There was a
marking.
key underneath it, but it's not
what can
there
I
now.
say?
The hatch was broken by the I should try something else.
I should. Wait, you think I can chisel this out?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Really?
The chisel is now stuck. No. Let me think of something. I need a... The chisel is now
Why
stuck.
would I chisel that?
I need another solution.
Okay.
Something is missing. It seems that it can't be pulled out.
What about if I use
I
string?
should try something else. This won't... Something is missing here. This
Yes,
will
I'm
not
well
help me
aware
here.
of that. But what are we missing? And how are we supposed to engage with it? Wait, so you told me to look up there. Oh, good, a broken hint system.
Something is missing. It seems
Exactly
that it
what we
can't
were
be
hoping
pulled
would happen
out.
in this game. Hey, Koa, what's up? Hope you're having a great day. Wait, can we literally not leave this area? We can't. Damn. So whatever we need, so we moved to a new area and they emptied our inventory. Well, I'm not being spoken to, Horror King. What would you have me say? To the live chat. Alright, so obviously
There was a key
can't do anything with
underneath
that key.
But it's not there now.
I mean, it's not a key. It's where a key was. Can I tie this back together? String?
This will not help me here.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
This won't. It's broken. I can't pull it out. This won't
I
work.
might have to turn off my email.
Locked.
Good. Do it.
No, literally everybody in the company is being like, "Why did I get this
A pillar
email?"
with a strange statue head.
Yeah.
And they're replying
A pillar
all.
with a strange statue head.
The answer is the reason you got this crazy statement is because morons reply all to
Oh, wait.
The
things.
bars have held the
someone
branch
Ah,
from
there we
going out the
go.
window.
Correct?
Nice. I can't move it from here.
I have to do this?
Yes, you do.
I should try something
No,
else.
I don't. Thank God.
Woo! Science.
Woo! Oh my God.
Don't know what I thought I was going to accomplish there.
I can't move it from here.
What if I use this hook on a string? No?
I can't
Okay.
move it from here.
Okay.
I should locked.
No, can't look at the bottom of that.
This is hilarious.
Hey, Gaming X, what's up?
No. Let me think of something different. This will not help me here.
Hmm.
Something is missing here. I shouldn't use this here. I can't pull it out. This will not
On a
help me.
string,
A pillar
no?
with a strange statue head.
What if I use this to pull it down?
A pillar with a strange statue head.
Really?
The hatch was broken by the branch. I should try something else. The hatch was broken by the branch.
Oh.
The hatch was broken by the branch.
Okay, there was a wooden peg there. At least I was right that all you needed to fix the hammer was a wooden peg. Although, realistically, you should have a mallet to, you know, jam that peg in if you want it to work, but still. It was scientifically accurate. Okay, I got the wires. Finally. You might say, but you have no idea what you're
Those
supposed to
items
do with
don't
the
fit
wires.
together.
And I would say,
Those
yeah, no,
items
that
don't
is
fit
true.
together. I can't move it
what
from
would I do
here.
with wires? Really? Okay.
That's a bad idea. I need another
Metal
solution.
beam. Aha, I see. A live viewless string? Don't know what that means.
I don't want to break
Maybe
it.
I can pry it open with this? Oh, yeah.
It's too dark to see down there.
Okay, well, we'll
It's
work
too
on
dark
that.
to see down there.
With this light here.
The lamp is screwed tightly.
Not for long.
It doesn't fit.
No?
I don't think so.
Fascinating. Oh, of course there's more to
note
do here. I
says,
moved the thing
Here's
finally.
your money for the next week.
And I can use the coin to unscrew this. And it resets every time, because, you know, quality. Alright, hopefully there's an obvious
It's too
place
dark
to
to
screw
see
in a
down there.
light bulb here.
It's too dark to see
Wait,
down
do I have
there.
to-
Those items don't fit together.
It feels like we need a light bulb joke here.
You might. Okay.
It's too dark to see down there.
How do I use the light bulb with the
The
cables?
wires are connected to the lamp.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Do
it
you-
wasn't visible at
I can see the key
visible
now.
at all down there.
I can see
There
the
you
key
go.
now.
Finally, we got the key. Oh, it was the coal delivery. That's what the guy was talking about getting paid for this week. Nice.
This mansion looks very uncared for.
Uncared for. No, it doesn't. Ah!
Eleanor, why are you here? You cleaned the place yesterday. Or was it last week?
Uh-oh. It is weird that
No,
your
sir,
character
I'm
just
not
have the one
Eleanor.
expression.
I'm a detective. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Tell me more.
Oh, Eleanor, I've seen my father again. He looks the same as he did the day my mother died. My mother, I wish she was here.
Don't we all? You
Eugene,
weird,
I'd like to
weird
ask you about your
weirdo.
mother.
Okay. Tell me more.
All I have left from my mother
is in this album, but I can't look at it. I just can't.
Why not?
Do
Is
you
it
remember
locked?
anything from the time your mother died?
Yes, my mother died. And my father. I've seen him. Ask him. Eleanor, why are you asking me all these questions?
Oh.
Give me my mint tea. You know it's my favorite.
Will you talk to me after I give you the tea?
Mint tea? You know it's my
Sheriff was right.
Where?
I'll get it.
Alright, I gotta make him some mint tea. I can handle that. Mint
The
tea doesn't
statue
seem
is
overly
broke. It shows the
complicated.
days when the food is being delivered.
Food calendar. Huh, neat. Alright.
The fire is strong.
Is it? I see literally zero fire. Like, I see so little fire, it's as if they forgot to draw the fire into the image. That's how little fire I see. Okay. What have we here?
Where?
Oh, right, mint tea. Alright, what's here? Do we need any of this stuff? Teapot, obviously. Skizzers. Dodoy. Used
Yuck.
gum?
It's empty.
Why did I pick that up? Alright. Need a stone cat head to sort that situation out. Then I need a stone head for the thing in the backyard, too. Yes, woman? I know. I see. Wait, what? Oh, you can only ever swap two at a time, I see. So cow. So pork is the only thing not mentioned. So pork has to go at the bottom. Then fruit. Then fish. Then cows. Well, cows actually at the top, you know. It's not what I was thinking of. Yeah, you can only click on the bottom of the two, because it always flips the one above. Weird. I mean, at least it's consistent, right? What's going on with that bookcase up
The
there?
cabinet
Sorry,
doors are
cabinet.
stuck.
Oh, they are they? Tell me more about these cabinet doors.
There was a rat on this shelf. Yuck. I'm not touching it. I'm
Oh.
not touching it.
What about work gloves?
I shouldn't use this here.
Fah. So we have to find some cheese for that rat.
A water pipe. A
So
water
let's
pipe.
use it to fill the teapot.
There's a
Woohoo!
thick paint on this part of the wall.
Gonna use
This will
the
not
chisel
help me
to...
here.
No.
I'd rather try something else.
I see your logic,
the sack
woman.
is tied hard. The sack is full of marbles.
That is a weird thing for a sack to be full of. Marbles, I mean? Now to get rid of the rat the only way I know how.
This tar is too dry to be used like this.
It's not a spatula, it's a shovel. What are you talking about?
I don't think so.
Okay, you're not allowed to poke the
This
rat
won't
with a
work.
stick or throw a marble at it.
Poke. Oh, was I not supposed to poke you?
I'm judging you
I
harshly.
heard the word
Cabinet
poke
doors
and
are
woke up
stuck.
enough to poke you.
I'm very, very
I don't think
very
the cabinet
Very
doors are
sleepy.
stuck.
disturbed.
No.
You are, aren't
Let me
you?
think of something different.
Chisel. Nice.
Well, this was harder than by the look. This poor cat lost a lot of its lives already. The
Aww.
stuffing is coming out. I can't pick up the cat.
I have to sew it shut first? Sounds logical.
Locked.
Saying there's
This
more
poor
to do
cat
here?
lost a lot of its lives already.
What?
This won't work.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
The tar? No. Wait, you want me to use scissors on it? Ah! Okay, I thought I was supposed to repair it, but they wanted me to cut the head off of the cat
It won't
doll.
hold. The statue is broken.
For some reason.
The
Are
statue
you
is
losing
broken.
your head? Or
It
someone
won't
else?
hold. I need something sticky on the statue.
I'm judging you again.
Is it a catastrophe?
It's too hot.
I love good news.
Are my remarks too cutting for you?
Oh my god.
Those items don't fit together.
Alright, let's tar up this thing.
Oh, what's the good news,
Cat
Horror
head
King?
there.
We love
Missing
good
an eye.
news.
You know, some cats have a
I need
green eye and a
something to
green
stick it
eye.
there. I need something
What,
to
seriously?
stick it there.
Wow, nice, Horror King. You're halfway through. That's cool.
Ugh,
Does this look like a cat now?
that's so creepy.
Where?
I'll...
See, I had to make it look like a cat, but a monstrous cat, so it'll scare the rat away. See?
I'm not touching it. I hope this works.
I
Excellent.
loved that the rat
is
looked
gone.
over to the side and was like, I don't know what the hell that thing is. I'm getting out of here. I respect that rat's life choice, is what I'm trying to say.
The
Okay.
fire is strong. The water is
Okay.
boiling.
Yeah, that's why I put the
don't
mint
think
tea in.
so. I shouldn't use this here.
Oh, I see what you want. Okay, well that's fine. Alright, mint tea. Really should be
That's
in
a
a
bad
tea bag
idea.
or tealyzer, but we're not going to make a big deal out of that.
The tea is ready.
Ah, finally, we got him his
Here's your
tea.
Will you talk
Thanks,
to me
Horror
now?
King. Also, good one.
I'll just enjoy my mint tea.
He's so
He
very
threw me
creepy.
out.
Hey,
Here's
what's
your
your
So-
deal?
Would you say
He
getting
threw
him
me
the
out.
tea was terrific?
No, it didn't help us at all.
Oh.
But very, very good point.
I've placed sleeping pills there.
You're
Here's your
drugging
tea.
an old man's tea?
Yes, I
He
am.
threw me
Nice.
out. Great, he's asleep.
Now to swipe this box and his ring so I can
He's
sell
holding
it.
an old book. It's locked.
Oof.
Yeah, I know.
Just skip it.
I will, once I'm allowed to. Oh, no, wait, it's over. Woo! Oh, here we go! The big reveal,
The
everyone!
Schultz family was a happy one for a while.
And?
Eugene wasn't able to cope with the loss of his mother.
That's fair.
He's never left the mansion, and he's
Damn.
obviously still stuck in that terrible moment.
That's insane.
Before he was gone, Eugene's father had organized a regular food delivery from Turnville.
Okay.
The money is always left at the mansion entrance.
But who cooks and cleans for him? Because he seems like a mess. Well, at least we got the key and we can find out what's upstairs.
This is a Schultz family album.
Don't I know it? The best kind of family album. The Schultz family album. Yay!
No one was here in a long time.
Oh no, Horror
Something
King. I
is
hope your
missing
foot's
here.
okay. That's the worst. Definitely been there.
I can't move it.
Oh, it's that statue head I need. Finally.
It
Excuse me.
doesn't fit. Something
Really?
is
That
missing
really
here.
looks like it would fit there. We're very
Sure,
yawny.
Eugene's
I apologize.
It has been broken. Something is missing here. It doesn't fit. Something is missing.
So I got
here.
2 different recessed coin-shaped things, and the coin doesn't fit either one of them.
I would
That
have
seems
thought
like a
that one
stretch.
fit the chest, but that's me.
Looks like something can be placed here.
Maybe the coin goes there. Nope.
A weird-looking head.
No, that's where I got the coin. I
Ah.
understand your confusion because it looks like it, but that's where the coin came from.
I haven't been paying attention.
No one is asking you to.
Old
There's
and
no
thick
hidden object
paint.
screen, so this game is boring.
Exactly.
Something is missing here.
I'm very angry with it for lying.
Something
It did
is
claim to
missing
be a hidden
here.
object.
Just
game.
like I'm angry at the remake Ghostbusters movie because it lied in the
A point
advertisements.
popped out.
Yes.
It
Obviously.
said it was a sequel, and it wasn't.
That's true. Busting did not make us feel good that week.
No, it did not.
You have a good night, David.
Literally in the
This
first 5
was
minutes, what, 5?
expensive.
Yeah, 5 minutes of the movie. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, so this isn't a sequel? But they said it was a sequel.
Yeah, they were just lying to try and get your money, which they did. The monsters. Oh, right, it's in the basement. I'm like, where'd I use that other coin? Basement safe. Busting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah. I see. Okay. Wait, why do I skip one every time? It's weird, right? Oh no, I have to do it in the exact correct order. Oh, I can't just do them whenever. Well, I didn't know that. 1. 2. There we go. Skipped right past the one I wanted. Just have to get used to that. Now I need a T. Regular T, not an inverted T, so that's convenient. We have to go all the way around. It was Horror King. It was. Boom. Now I need an inverted T. It seems like they've designed these wheels so that every single time you have to do either the entire roll, like go all the way around the roll, or at least most of the time you have to. Like that is the least, that 2 there, that's the least number of times I've had to press the button so far.
Yeah.
It's very insane. And done so. Continue
Yeah, that was
safe
the
wise.
2016
It's a hidden entrance.
Ghostbusters movie, Horror King. Yeah, it was. Well, the problem with it was they were so enamored
This
of
is
their
some kind of
improv
dungeon
that they
beneath the
forgot to
mansion.
tell a coherent story.
Or really have a,
Yeah.
movie.
Ritual murders
Like,
took
it's
place
just
in this
one
dungeon.
improv scene to the next to the next. And that's not what Ghostbusters was.
Nope.
Now, the new
It
one,
looks like
like
those
the
murders
actual
took place during a
in-canon
long time
Ghostbusters
span.
movie,
It
that
might
I'm
be a
excited
movie.
to see. Also, Paul Rudd, so, you know.
Well, yeah, everybody loves Paul Rudd.
Which, by the way, where the hell is that movie?
It'll come out this summer.
Oh, God, just, like,
There's
let us
a
buy it
narrow
online.
hole on each side of the plate.
I know, it's very frustrating.
The same mark someone was tied and murdered here. The rope was used to tie the victims.
Oh, fascinating. This is going to be interesting. We found the secret murder dungeon in the basement of these guys, of the rich people's house. So, I guess they were in on the crimes? And the farmer was framed for the murder of the wife.
The rock is too heavy.
And it was part of an evil scheme, or skahime. as
Wouldn't
the
it
kids
be
say.
fun if it was an unrelated murder dungeon?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Alright, am I supposed to slap this guy around now that I know about the torture dungeon? The answer, weirdly, is no.
This is a Schultz family album.
Yes, I know. Ah, we got his brooch.
This is a Schultz family album.
I'll send you the list, Horror King, and you can search through them.
This is a Schultz family album.
The Living Legend games have nice cover art, but you can never trust cover arts. Covers art?
I'm strangely rather awake tonight, so I was a little surprised to hear I sounded tired.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I am a little tired, but not, like usual.
Yeah, see? They don't have daylight savings because they're civilized.
Yeah.
Unlike us, unlike we monsters. who still does do this insane daylight savings thing.
It screws with your brain.
It does, doesn't it?
What are we trying to do here?
Pop the pieces in. See?
I see.
Alright, so now we have to find...
Well, that's kind of a fun puzzle game.
It is a cute puzzle, isn't it?
If you rotate it the other way, I can tell you which.
You can only
piece to
rotate in one direction.
Okay.
So this one obviously goes here.
Yeah.
So where's the spike for that one?
It's right there. Oh no, I thought you meant that.
Ah, okay.
One more rotation and you got it. There you go.
Yes, I do. Thank you kindly. And now the spike's going to go in.
Yeah.
Well, after another rotation. That one goes there. This one goes here. I guess this one goes here. And we're done. What a cute way to do a puzzle.
Yeah, that was kind of cute. Still no hidden object game, so I'm still mad.
Oh, they do have daylight savings time in Ireland, but because they didn't have George W. Bush, a famous moron, as a president, they didn't extend it to March.
Ugh.
Idiots. Hey, we got a grave plate for the
Like,
graveyard.
seriously? Can we just get rid of this nonsense?
Oh, I know.
Stop screwing with everybody's brains.
We just want, you know, normal sleeping time.
I should try
Nope.
something else.
What about this artifact? Oh, yay!
Yay.
Slide the skulls to the correct location to open the gate. Okay. What location is that? Oh, I see.
Oh, this is irritating as F.
Wait, you can't move that one to the left? We're skipping this, right?
Yeah. The rules are unclear.
Why
and
can't I move any of them to the
I
left
thought it was just
anymore?
one of those fun ones where you get to...
You know what the best kind of puzzle is?
Yeah.
The kind of puzzle where there are a bunch of interlocking sticks that go through holes on each other, and you have to figure out what order to pull them out in.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, that's like one of the best kind of puzzles.
I thought you were going to say...
It's
you
not
know,
Ben
there are a bunch
Franklin.
of, interlocking sticks where they fall and you have to create towers and you get extra points and you get
It's not Ben Franklin, Brian. It was started by the German army during World War One. And that's true.
Everybody blames Ben Franklin, though.
Yeah, no, they do, but it was the German army
even
during World War
You
One.
hear, them talk about it on the news, so...
People also
everybody-
blame farmers, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how would this help farmers? Oh, it'll help them get their,
Have you ever met a farmer?
it'll
They
help them
hate
get their
daylight savings.
food on, it'll help them get their food to market on time. How? Sun comes up an hour later. That's an hour less work time for the farmers. How could it possibly help them for it to be earlier? And now a German helmet, because I was talking about the Kaiser. Yeah, that's a happy
you go.
coincidence. You're the worst.
Put that somewhere.
All right, where were we?
It says,
Professor
I'm the
Wright.
best,
Oh.
and you know it.
I do know it. I was lying earlier when I said you were the worst.
I know you were.
right to read.
All right, so that's the locked crate. Oh, I got a pickaxe. Nice. Except I need
Tied with a metal
nippers to get rid of the chains on it. Yeah, I figured there was nothing more here. All right. Can we go into the church? Of course it is. Oh, a lamp. Nice. Did I need a lamp? Like, was there a dark room we needed to go into? Okay. Yes, this is why you can't let people get away with saying the hidden object part isn't important in a hidden object game. It's
Yeah.
vitally important.
It really is.
Chain cutters! Now we can get the pickaxe. We can use the pickaxe to destroy that stone in the basement and find out what's in the secret torture dungeon. You're welcome, world. Torture dungeon? Torture dungeon. It's actually called dungeon. Nice.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it was called, I don't know, Stuffed Animal Room,
ritual
if it was called Garden of Fun,
Wait a minute. Why did she call it another ritual dagger? Why did she think there was more than one? Couldn't that have been the murder weapon she was looking for? Or did he leave that at the crime scene and I've forgotten?
Maybe these people thought it was a hidden object game because there are objects hidden that you use to unlock puzzles.
Maybe, but that's not what a hidden object game is.
So.
All right. So we need... And this is what I'm going to have to bring.
But then in that situation...
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's upsetting.
Damn, this game got dark. We just grave robbed.
And in that situation, then these game designers would not know what an actual hidden object game is.
That would be pretty
and
shocking.
Would get to actually discover it.
Yeah. We did it!
It would be fun.
Rotate the daggers in central center to assemble the plate cover. So we're skipping
They're
this.
such a fan of this kind of puzzle.
They really
Where
are.
one move affects different tiles and all that nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never understood games' insistence on doing these puzzles. Cause
They're
just
very weird.
so boring.
What I like is when I have to trial and error my way through a puzzle. That's my favorite thing. I'm being sarcastic, of course. I actually hate it the most. I have a copy of... Horror King was asking for a horror game. I've got an extra copy of Lust for Darkness if you want it, but it's, you know, super bleak H.P. Lovecraft nonsense, so that's up to you.
But I'm sure he has other horror games.
Oh, I must. I mean, you know. They're just all on Steam is the thing. So we got a crypt key.
Is he not on Steam?
Well, no, I'm just saying that's all I have them on. He's
Oh.
very happy to be using his new PS5.
I understand.
And I say, more power to him. PS5 is great.
Locked.
We need 2 keys.
Ugly, but great.
It is the ugliest system ever.
Nice.
But,
If one were to look closely at the plushie cam, it's actually sitting behind Cookie Monster.
that's true. It's not hidden at all. Although we can't see it behind the television when we're normally sitting around because we don't want that something that ugly.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to bring it to the old man? No, apparently not.
What's he supposed to do now?
This won't work. This won't work.
I had to light the lamp, which they said lightened lamp.
Nice.
Lighten lamp, which is not a word. Maybe, Coffee. You're going to have to send me a link to that Baby Nightmare Circus. I mean, it sounds fun, don't get me wrong. A Baby Nightmare Circus sounds like a blast, but, you know. I will have to be convinced. Oh, this is where the medallion goes. Okay. And we got the second crypt key. Now we can find out who was responsible for all these murders by going into the crypt and catching the killer. Who's definitely hiding in the crypt. I said,
And then
based
the
on
killer
nothing.
will say, wouldn't have gotten away with it if not for you pesky kids.
Meddling kids.
Meddling kids. And
So,
your dog. Frog?
you were adorable.
What is happening?
You have to both make it so the right keys are facing north and move the right deals into place
That's not right.
so that they work.
Yeah,
You're
there you go.
right.
That's the ones you have to
Thank
switch.
you. And now I do the long one for this one. And the other long one for that one. No.
No, you...
No, I had the right one.
I'm very confused as to what you just did there.
Well, look. So this long spike...
But
that's facing the wrong way.
yeah. It's
So
that
it's
one
the-
over there.
It is?
Look, no, in.
This one.
No, next one.
This one.
Yeah.
No, but like that one goes with that one because it's not as long. See?
Alright. I don't really care about this game.
Well, helpful as always. Okay.
Is
Do I have
Battle
another one of
Chess
them?
enhanced on Steam?
I don't know. I've never checked. I do remember
forgot
enjoying
about
Battle
Battle
Chess.
Chess.
It was a fun game. If I recall correctly, which I think I do.
Oh my god, this thing is ridiculous.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So obviously this needs to go. So we have to swap this bad boy around. Alright. I guess that goes there and... Yeah, I just realized I don't care. Wow. It's easy enough to find out, Horror King. Just search for it.
Oh.
Can't move it with
But then you're also assuming he has a
Pickaxe.
copy of that.
Really? I
Which-
definitely don't.
I don't know. There's lots of games you don't know that you have.
That's true. I might have a copy of it.
My
Crazier
dad's a
things have
fan of
happened.
Battle Chess, so
I bought him a copy of Battle Chess.
so see, there you go.
But-
you could have picked him up an extra copy when it was on sale.
It's entirely possible.
And forgot
I've
to
done
check if his
nonsense like
computer
that
would
plenty of
run
times.
it. Hey, the professor's here.
Yes, the professor is here. He's keeping company last night because the professor is the best. Right! I need to get the rope that was used to tie people up and attach it with a pulley to lift the top off the gravestone, and that's why I need the cross to unlock the thing.
What main story about Baby Nightmare Circus? He hasn't played the game yet, have you?
No.
So how would he have read about it? I'm very confused.
Oh, I think he's trying to say that you're stuck in a dream and you need to find the exit.
Ah.
He was talking about his earlier tweet, although that
Oh.
wasn't clear at all.
Sorry about that. Did not.
You don't have to
understand.
apologize. It wasn't clear at all. Oh, I thought I would have to...
hang the chandelier.
What
See,
are
I
they-
thought I would have
what
to
are you
put
gonna
the...
Oh, I know what Battle Chest looks like, and Battle Chest Enhanced.
Oh.
If I like chess more, I would probably play those games a lot.
It's true. She's not a fan of chess.
Just not my game. Which you would think, knowing pretty much everything about me, that I would like chess, but I don't.
It's true.
It's very strange.
Alright, we got the bloody rope, finally. I did not mean to use a hint. I meant to use the map. It's
I mean, I've
obvious
always
where we have to
wanted a
go.
bloody rope.
Oof.
That got a noof.
You heard yourself.
Able to move the sarcophagus top.
Oh my god, she didn't know how to say sarcophagus. She said sarcophagus.
Oh.
I'm so happy right now.
Makes me so sad.
Could get inside.
Oh, dang.
Although it's one of those things where I kind of like get mad at people when they make fun of someone for mispronouncing a word, which means they've never heard it out loud, but they've only ever read it.
Yes,
And
that
I
is
find
true.
That to be amusing.
It can be amusing indeed.
Like, not in a make fun of them way.
Of course
but in
not.
A, like, I've totally been there way.
We've all been there. I don't know anyone who hasn't mispronounced a bunch of words.
Oh,
Okay. This is obviously the wrong room. You okay?
yeah,
Hair got away from you,
yeah,
as it is wont to do.
yeah. I might
Really?
cave and cut it all off.
You might. You might at that.
Driving me insane today.
A small cross popped out.
There we go. I feel like I should have been able to break off that cross with my hands, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. It is tough, gotcha, although again,
Artifact.
I maintain that he could just, you know, change the game's name and release it under a different name. Unless there's some legal opposition keeping him from doing that. Click on a hammer, send the correct order to fasten the ladder. This will cause a figurine to descend. Descend is the word you were looking for there. So it's left, right, left, right, left, left. Right? She's not helpful,
I
everybody.
have no idea what I'm looking at here.
Wait, what? Let's look at the files again. That says left. Oh, no, that was right, left. Oh, I see. I'm not smart.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Now left, left. Now, obviously, right, right.
Yay!
We certainly dropped that mummy down with the other mummies.
Mum's the word on that one.
The opening underneath the crypt was used to lower the people down.
Okay.
Based on a drawing, I suspect those people were...
No, once you change the name, and as long as you're not ripping off their intellectual property, they won't contact him again. I mean, nobody hassled Swery about Deadly Premonition when he went out of his way to make it less Twin Peaks.
These drawings look very old.
That's like complaining about the game Rebel Galaxy Outlaw because it was created as a pitch to make a Star Wars game. And they didn't get the rights to do it. Please tell me we don't have a monster hiding out there.
Oh, let's go find out.
If by monster you mean, you know, pigeon. Or Pidgey. So is there something I needed to smash with a hammer? No? Oh, I got a metal pin. Okay, she also doesn't know how to pronounce the word metal. She said metal.
I think someone's trying... I think our downstairs neighbors just figured out that they had pigeons roosting and are chasing them away.
Oh, no. Poor Pidgeys. So we need a ladder or a rope. Or, ideally, a rope ladder. Hey, Isaiah, what's up? Not having a good day? I'm sorry to hear that. Smashy smash? Yeah, smashy smash. Oh, metal ladder. Nice.
No, it's not great downstairs, so it must be 3 stories down.
Okay.
Or 2 stories down.
Either way. Alright, what's down here in the sub-basement? We found the hidden cave entrance, everyone.
What the hell is that?
What happened? Apparently something has attacked our balcony. Well, that's bad.
Thanks for causing toxic fumes on my balcony. They're sweeping
Bird droppings off the
down.
edge.
And last time they did that, they dumped water down on us.
I remember.
So they're pretending like they can't hear me.
Ugh. Uh-oh. Damn. Okay. Hey, Pedro. Oh, no. Excellent depiction of their axes. Their obsidian axes. That is what they look like. Oh. Okay. And then the white man came, and well, we know what happened then. Yeah. So, remember how the guy's dad disappeared?
Yeah.
Well, we think he's been killing people to retain his youth. And is hiding as someone in town. I know. It's a shock to everyone. Oh, nice. Well, I mean that you are also deep underground, but yeah. As I steal this corpse's belongings, I think of that hilarious scene.
Isaiah, what's wrong with your leg?
That hilarious scene in the terrible Indiana Jones movie where, like, they're looking through a grave and, what's his name? What's that guy's name?
What's name?
I'm trying to remember the guy from the Indiana Jones movie.
Which guy?
The other guy.
Indiana Jones?
The other
what's his
guy.
name?
Yes,
Rhys
what's his name?
Davies?
No, the newest terrible one.
No, that doesn't exist.
Okay, well, anyway, they're in the tomb. It's all like, I'll use this knife to help us do science. And then the dude's like, how could you desecrate a corpse by stealing from it? And I'm like, he's an archaeologist. It's literally all they do. They just steal from corpses. That's the whole job.
Yup.
Really? I need shrooms or pale fungus.
You broke your leg, Isaiah? That sucks. I hope you're okay.
Oh, God, that's terrible. Yes. I hope you're getting treatment for it and have a cast. Damn! The statue slot. Is this place? Okay, I need to put a statue there. Oh, look! Maybe this guy needs a water urn too? Wait, you think there's something I can do here?
Move it. The statue slot.
But I don't have a statue.
Try a small hole.
Ah, there's a small hole for the key.
I can't move
Did that
it.
accomplish anything?
Move it.
No, not so much.
I think so.
Oh, well, that's good, Isaiah. Apparently he doesn't feel bad right now,
That's good.
Slot.
even with his injury. So that's at least, thank heavens for small favors.
Crystal
Really? Oh, okay. Alright.
What are we doing? Oh.
It's just one of those crystal deals, you know, where you do the arrange the mirror puzzle.
Where's the goal?
Down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you didn't need to use most of the mirrors.
I hate it when they do that.
It's very weird. You always assume you're going to have to use all of the mirrors, but no. Just like 2. Alright. No, that is good to hear.
I was like, is this a hidden object screen? Oh.
I hope you can take it easy so that your leg doesn't get any worse. Because obviously that's something to be worried about.
Hey, Brian, have a good night. Good sleep.
Yay!
We'll see you on the next stream.
Alright, I got the plot with holds. You have a good night, Brian. We'll be back for more Dead to Rights 2 tomorrow, as we're all ashamed of ourselves. Oh, I got a Y stick. Yeah, this game isn't good about showing us glinting objects. No? Yeah, I don't know what that... I thought that book would, like, give me a hint about what I was supposed to do, but you can't look at the book at all. That is not something that anyone would think to do.
Nope.
This could be useful.
How? How could that be useful?
Reach it.
I have a pot of acid. That's good,
Why
right?
is there acid dripping from the ceiling?
It's a really good
That's a
question.
better question.
Well, I think we're underneath some sort of a chemical plant. That's terrifying.
Alright.
The doors are closed.
Apparently Isaiah's having some fun.
As well he should. Alright. So you use that to light our way through this place. Yeah, lots of typos. And a lady who doesn't understand how English words are said suggests this is made somewhere in Eastern Europe. You okay?
Yeah.
A
Just
dead tribesman.
muscle spasm.
Guardian necklace, nice.
Kind of primitive machine.
I don't know that that does look like a primitive machine. That looks like a weirdly modern machine to me.
Handles are missing.
Oof. Jumping off cliffs into water is actually something people actually need to know how to do. It can be quite dangerous.
Unbelievably so. Especially
what's
because
always-
it's really hard to tell how deep that water is.
Yeah, it's always bothered me in movies when you see people doing that who are clearly unexperienced swimmers.
Yes. It's very terrifying.
That's the kind of stuff that can happen.
Yes, you can get hurt quite badly. Yay! Well, that's a modern saw.
Pieces of artifact. It's too high to reach.
Can I not grab that? Wait, you want me to attach the spear to a saw.
This could be
Sure.
So I sawed the spear into 2 sticks, which I can turn into control knobs for the machine.
Sure.
And that's where the... No?
What should I place there?
Huh. I'll say this about this game. It is getting weirder and weirder as it goes.
Yeah, I thought you were in a town by a lake.
We were.
Investigating a murder.
And then
Now-
it turns out to be a nefarious cult
This will not help.
that has been operating since Mayan times. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
The doors are
That's-
closed.
for better or for worse, it's got a lot of twists and turns, this plot.
You
Oh,
saw that coming, did you?
Locked. I can't. It's stuck.
Are you some sort of spiritual man?
oh.
You're welcome.
Locked.
That might be the worst pun I've ever said. No, it's not.
Literally, you were just supposed to hit it with an axe. All of that trying to figure out what was going on with that thing. Hit it with an axe. You'll be fine.
You missed the sound of me, like, not yelling at my neighbors, but speaking so that they could hear me.
Why can I pick it back up? So it's telling me to put it there, but for some reason I can pick it back up.
Neat.
It's very unusual for a game like this to let you pick stuff like that back up.
No.
You tried that already.
Yeah, you're right, I did.
Go back to the thing with the levers.
Okay, done and done.
Okay, so you...
Alright, tell me.
Go back to the thing with the levers.
Alright.
I feel like that box should have gone not there, but in the center.
Yep,
The slot for the finished artifacts. The slot for the artifact pieces.
I just put the artifact pieces in the slot, didn't I?
I thought you did too.
Why can't I work the machine now?
I don't know. I'm very confused. I just broke
okay. I think you have to.
Spirit, you say?
Well, I think I have to use this as a template in the machine.
Oh.
See, because we want to copy it.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, well, that's obviously wrong.
Oh, good
Why are they so obsessed
with this puzzle?
with the puzzle where all the things change at once?
I don't know, but it's evil and horrid, and I don't like it. What the hell?
Yeah, this is the worst.
Is that? No, I don't know. I'm not.
Correct base, wrong thing, wrong headdress. It's puzzles
the
like
right
this that were
arm.
designed to be... all the arms are right, and the base is right, but the headdress is wrong. Wait, is the face wrong too? Yeah, no, the face is wrong too. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Skippy, skip, skip, skip. Okay, we did it!
Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well.
Oh, that's Sooks. Alright. We got the statues, everybody. Is this as crazy as the time we went to Mars and found out about New Atlantis?
Yeah,
No,
that
of
was
course.
pretty freaking amazing. That game was ridiculous. That game also had
What?
hidden object screens.
It did, and that helped a lot.
Giant doors.
Those are giant doors. Well observed, lady. Well observed. Okay, it says Guardian Necklace, so I thought it would be on, like, one of these statues, but nope, no zoom in on those either.
Some kind of mechanism.
Oh, hey! That's where I needed the weights. Okay. And we got a handle for that small slot elsewhere. And I know what you're thinking. Where was that small slot? And I'd be like, I don't remember. Here? Nope. Just another thing we don't know how to use.
Move it.
Oh, okay. He wants us to be in here. And here.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't
I had to try all of them. Am I paranoid that way? Sure.
Another person that's been
Oh, God!
Well, that was horrifying.
Dude got...
untie this old belt.
You can't?
Maybe use the axe?
Makes sense.
Something
No.
sharper.
Nope, not sharp enough.
Well, what are you trying to do?
Steal the belt.
Oh, I thought you were trying to lever the stone off the skeleton's head.
That would have been a nice thing to do, too. I found a second necklace. I don't know where either of them go, but we've got two of them now.
Woo!
I know, right? Oh, wait, maybe this door over here.
Closed.
Nope.
Some
So what's going on here?
here.
Are any more weights missing?
Missing here.
1, 2, 3... Oh, there's a fifth one missing. I know, baby. You're allowed to be tired. Oh, that's where the guardian necklaces go. I don't know why they're called necklaces. Select a million neutrals currently activated on earth, water, wood, and metal. Okay. So wood gets defeated by wind. Alright. I think that's wind. Water gets defeated by, I want to say, fire. Nope. Wind gets defeated by earth. Wind. Earth gets defeated by fire. Fire gets defeated by lumber. Lumber weirdly gets defeated by water. Okay. Fire. And earth gets defeated by... What did we say? Fire again. That can't be right. That was right. Wind gets defeated by earth. That gets defeated by wind. Water gets defeated by also wind. What are we doing wrong here?
I don't know. I'm very confused as to what's happening. Also, the symbols don't make a lot of sense.
No, they don't. We were following its instructions.
Oh, what is happening here?
I don't know. Put Isaiah in timeout. He's spamming.
It seems that more important people were buried here.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
A part of the medallion is missing.
Can I use this handle to refind-elate it? Okay.
Chieftain's body.
Alright, I got another chieftain
So
sign.
you need to get a handle on this?
Oh, you're in for it, lady. You got no idea what you're in for. You don't even know.
Slot under the dead body.
It's weird that there are slots under those bodies. It's like they're up to something. Alright, so what did we just get that we... Now we just got those symbols, which I thought were for the door at the end. But you okay?
Yeah. Just stiff back.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sitting
one of the worst
funny.
kinds of backs. There's where we put the handle.
So you did get a handle on it.
With the rope.
Oh, that you can cut with an axe. Did you just say you did get a handle on it?
Yeah.
Oh. What did I do to deserve this, people? Alright. Are we done?
No, you still need a thingy from over there. Remember? The thing over there?
Right.
It needed a thing.
I shouldn't use this here. This won't work.
Ugh.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Mm. Got a whole allergy.
Ah, okay.
The road thing going on.
I think I'll find another use for this.
Oh, you can reuse the handle after using it earlier. Yeah, this game has more reusing objects. Like, and it's fine if we just get multiple uses, but they actually make you pick them back up from the scenery, which is weird.
Yeah. What do you have to do here? Move stuff again?
The exact same puzzle they want you to do every
Seriously,
time.
can we just start playing this game at some point?
We will soon. We are almost done after all.
Oh. I want an actual hidden object game.
That would be nice.
Oh my god, just skip it.
We are skipping it. We just have to wait for it to be
Oh,
skippable.
why is the skip so slow?
It's a good question. One that I don't have an answer to.
Horror King, I thought I already was. I mean, those are rather weighted comments you're using there. See what I did there? Weighted.
I did.
You're playing with weights. Ugh.
Alright, so wait. I think I have an idea here. Wait, how do you move this one down without moving that one up? Oh, you don't.
You're adorable.
Oh my god, what a nightmare
You're
this
in
is.
hell. Skip is reset.
Oh, it is? Alright, fine then. Oh,
How many mini games have we skipped?
all of them?
Because they're all the same game over
It's the
and over
same
again.
puzzle over and
What do you
over and
call
over
that
again.
puzzle?
That's a good question. The
'Cause, like,
various...
I would argue whatever that puzzle is called, that's what this game is.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
not a
much.
hidden object game.
Arrows were assembled
I'm
that
very
way.
angry about the false advertising.
You think it's bad now? We're about to go do the puzzle, the statue maker again. What happened now, lady?
Working things we should wait for a solution.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a good one. Good job. Good job.
scandalous is what that is.
Good job. Remember you put it down. Yeah.
And now another puzzle to skip, because Jesus H. crackers. This is bonkers.
Oh,
Do you hear me? Bonkers.
is it bonkolators?
I don't know what bonkolators would mean.
I don't know either. Wait, wasn't that last one it?
Well, no, we're waiting for the one on the right side.
I wasn't
See, it
paying
has to
attention.
match the one on the left side. And now it does. Except I screwed up the one on the right side. Wait, is that done? It is done! Yay! We finally beat a skip button. Yeah, it does have a real laziness vibe. Alright, we're gonna go honor the corpses of the dead chieftains, then we'll call it.
What's laziness?
The same puzzle over and over
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Every single puzzle.
I'm very angry about this game.
As well you
I
should
know I
be.
keep saying that, but come on, game. It's not even, like, horrid. It's just like...
Maybe
put
put some hidden objects in there.
And the same thing over and over again? Yikes to do.
It is weirdly lazy. What?
And I mean,
But how am I
that's
supposed to
what's
know what the
weird.
correct location for them is?
Did you get, like, some kind of page in your journal?
Maybe. Oh, wait, here. If we assume that triangle equals this, except it doesn't, because those aren't the same symbols. Although I guess we assume that's water, that's wind, that's fire, so... Yeah, that's not useful at all. Was water at the top? No, tree was at the top. So wind was on the left. Sorry, wind was on the no, is that wind? Yeah. Wind, earth, water, fire, wood. Like, it's in no way clear what we're supposed to do here. Like, what the goal position would be. I'd say that's a problem. You think that's a problem?
Might be a problem.
I am sure.
I
Thank
don't
you.
like it when they don't show you the solution.
Okay. Isaiah seems to have gone mad. Oh my god, it's the killer!
So, someone managed
See?
to get in here.
He's kept himself young by all of the murders.
Nice.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Tell me more.
You are Herman Schultz.
He started by killing his wife, and now he's just kept killing people over and over again to stay youthful forever. I know.
Exercise do wonders. Would you believe me?
I did not Horror King. Is it on Steam?
No, you killed Melissa. You even killed your own wife.
Damn right.
Yes, I killed them as part of a ritual to prolong
I mean, I could shoot you. I'm a detective. I've got a gun, right? She might not have a gun.
It would be best for you to give up.
I do.
Let me take you
It's
to the
atrocious,
authorities.
right? I think it's... Is
Oh
what
no,
they were doing
it
up
could
there.
be, yeah.
Close the door and
may
everything.
seem weak right now, absorbing energy.
Oh no.
Take some time and is quite painful, but I assure you,
Ah, so we're gonna have to use the bow and arrow to kill him.
will destroy you.
Makes sense.
What have you done to him by killing his mother?
Driven him mad.
Did you talk to me about my son? And
This Herman Schultz is super crazy.
your wife? You know nothing.
Why don't you tell me about them then?
A perfect time for an interview.
I could do that. I haven't had someone to talk to for quite a while.
Have you just been living in this pit?
But I must start telling you about
Ah,
it
I see.
sometime before I met Marie.
Wait. He was already an immortalist?
A group of settlers were in
That's insane. Also, I feel like the 16th century did not have those types of wagons. Sorry, the 17th century?
here. Plenty of wild
Those seem anachronistic, don't you think?
as they are now. And so we decided.
As does that hat.
Soon we stumbled on a strange ruin in the hills. The ruin
Ah.
reminded us of medieval towers. So
Wait, what? The ruins' foundations reminded us of ancient towers. So we called our town Termaville. What? Does term mean tower in some language?
they were naive enough to tell me about the ritual that their leaders practiced. By that time,
Cool, Horror King.
Already been long dead. They decided it had been time to die, since the population of their
Oh no!
I was intrigued by the story, so I tried to replicate it.
Oh.
The thrill. You can't imagine how exhilarating it is to be able to absorb living energy.
I'd imagine it would be quite thrilling.
As the new leader to the Guardians, merely wanting their acceptance, they went mad.
Oh
So
no!
I killed them. They were no match for my power.
He had a gun, you see, and they did not.
Consecrated land.
Poor guys.
This is not going well.
Now, let's jump to the time I met Marie.
Okay.
She came to Turnville, we married and had a child.
Please don't spam.
After some time, she noticed I wasn't aging. I decided to explain everything to her.
Oh, that was so sweet of him.
Ritual.
He wanted her to serial kill as well so they could be together forever.
I was a monster. Me? A monster? And I gave everything to her.
Okay, that is a bad deal when you're an immortalist and someone's like, you're a monster just because you want to live forever. I'm like,
Oh, he's like ritually murdering.
he is. But you know, you just have to find the right people to ritually murder.
He couldn't handle the loss of his mother. At the same
Damn.
time, I decided to go away from the mansion.
That's
So
probably
I
for the best.
organized food deliveries for him. Once he dies, I will be free.
Ah! Dude, your life is a downer.
I sacrificed everything for my son and wife. You have no right to talk to me about them.
You are insane. You need to be locked up.
Does he, though? Mute. Oh, timeout. Okay.
And how do you expect to lock me up? I don't think you can return the same way you came here, and you certainly can't pass by me.
I'll find a way.
You are amusing. Not
I don't know if she can. Give it a try.
About a what?
but do it
Hit?
quickly, because soon I'm going after you.
Pitfalls is too on the nose. 'Cause
Now
that's
that she's
literally-
fallen, this game has become the pits.
There you go.
See, that's the obvious one. But is that the one that everyone wants to? There's lava down there. Ooh, yikes.
Really? Is he? What's happening plot-wise in the game?
We have to get past him to escape from
And why
this
is there a pit?
cursed tunnel. Because we're in a pit. Like, we're in a pit.
Ah.
Signs on it.
So it's this game is pitting us against him.
Oh, see? That's
There
nice.
you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Am I leaving this?
I don't understand the signs on this plate.
Leave it out. So we have to figure out some way to defeat this
Can't
immortalist.
move it.
But how? I assume with poison.
Those
but
items
how?
don't fit to... I shouldn't use this here.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I assume I have to make a
The
magic
pedestal
arrow
with a sign of wind.
via poison.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think the pedestal with the sign of wind.
Yay! I get the metal cage.
Sign
Finally.
of fire.
Have I missed anything?
The
Okay.
pedestal with the sign of water.
So I have to fill the urns with something, and then I have to make an arrow to shoot him with, and then hopefully deal with this guy once and for all. Vis-a-vis ergo
Is this
concordant.
one of the guardians
Yeah.
Schultz had killed?
Yes, it is. I got the leather belt! Yay! And a broken arrow stick.
You
Is
are
that-
still here?
I'm working.
Good for you.
Wise words to...
Says someone who is stuck in a cave with...
Oh, how do you know the term serial killer if you've been locked in a cave for, like, 60 years?
Psychic? He's psychic.
It's a fairly recently coined term, is my
Can't
point.
get the sign out of its slot.
Tongs?
That's a bad idea.
Champa
I
Champa?
should try something else.
It's a dagger? Yes. Alright, I got the water sign. Don't remember where to use it, but I do have it.
The scepter slot.
Yes, and I have to find a scepter or build a scepter. Could be either one.
The
Oh,
arrow
right, here's the
part
arrow
slot.
part. Arrow stick. Ancient
No.
dagger for the
Let
head.
me
No?
think of something different.
Do I have any feathers?
The
Oh, I already
arrow
put the
part
feather
slot.
there. Right. Forgot I already put the feather
I
there.
have nothing to grind yet.
Don't you?
Can you look up?
The fungus is already placed.
Okay. Alright. I don't know why I didn't get to put 2 at once, but I didn't. Alright, now we've got 2 sets of fungus powder that we use to make... Now, do I put those in the pots?
Those items don't fit together.
I do not. What am I going to do with a metal cage?
I can't get the sign out of its slot.
You good?
Yes, mostly.
She's trying to get comfortable, everybody. Don't judge her.
Ouch. I'm stretching up a bit. Can you come over and be pretty?
Eventually.
Ooh.
I know, I'm sad too. You know what? I believe you. I don't think there's any lying going on from you to me. Feet forward. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Okay. Really? You think I
can't
can
move it?
How?
I shouldn't use this here.
Fungus powder? No.
I'd
The
rather
belt?
try something. I can't move it. This will not
What do
help
you want me to
I
do
don't
with
think
this?
so.
Metal cage.
No.
No?
Let me think of.
Here.
I shouldn't use this here. It's attached tightly.
I'm supposed to use the blacksmith tongs on the... Oh, it's a scepter. I did not realize that was a scepter. That one's on me. I thought that was just part of the statue.
This is a strange game. Are we almost done with this one?
Oh yeah, no, that's the serial killer we've been trying to catch. If we just wrap this up now, we'll be fine.
It looks like a sign of water.
Now, do I put the water logo in there? No. We have to do that somewhere else.
Oh, that's not right.
You did it, baby.
Oh, I'm so comfortable right now.
You look comfortable. I gotta say, I'm actually impressed at how much you've snuggled yourself
Right?
into comfort.
Stretching my back so good.
Yeah, you look great.
An empty
Kind of
slot
upside down a
under the
little
dead
bit, y'all.
body.
Maybe we have to put the pots there? So that's the water sign, and this is the water
The
sign.
urn should be
No?
filled with something.
Oh, we have to fill the urn first. Okay. But what?
A part of the medallion
So
is
you have to
missing.
Oh
wait for your urn.
Oh my god. How dare you?
I should throw you a bone and stop with these puns.
Ah.
Empty metal cage.
Oh, we finally got
There
the
are
scroll.
no signs on this parchment. An empty metal cage.
An empty
Should we
metal
take a
cage.
scroll
An
on
empty
down
metal
and see what's
cage.
going on in one of the other rooms?
More of Professor Wright's
How have you
records.
gone nuts?
Apparently being a little upside down makes me a better punster.
That is
Professor
true.
Wright's note says
Okay,
that he
here we go.
realized why this tribe always had 3 leaders at the
Well,
same
I just
time.
need like 3 atrocious puns in a row, Horror King.
3 chieftains,
That's what you
each
missed.
connected with a different basic element, together achieved great strength. Even after their death,
Absolutely, Coffee.
the energy could be extracted from their remains with the use of
Oh,
a specific ritual.
Okay.
In
I
the
will
times of
say
great
this
distress,
game is a
the tribe priest used this method
wow,
to help the
lot
tribe.
badly researched.
No, I mean they're supposed to be a lost tribe of Incans. Incans.
Yeah, except that headdress was wrong and those symbols were never used.
Well, no, of course that part wasn't, but they need us to recognize them, so that I'm not going to hassle them for using our signs for water and fire,
An empty
because
slot
they just
under-
need it to be clear for us. There's a lot the game has gotten questionable, but that one I'm going to give them a pass on.
the sacred chamber.
Was I the G?
He's the
Well,
guy.
it's closed with him. I can't move it.
Can't you though? He's the guy who made the Jolly 3 games,
The
the
hinges are
Jolly
holding
games,
the
but he had
cage.
problems because he used copyrighted characters in them.
Ew.
Yeah. What?
Hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, doing
This
that kind
could
of
be
stuff.
useful.
Fire urn on a belt, but why?
Something should be placed there. Something should be placed
Was
there.
it
This will
charging
not
the
help me
phone?
here.
I don't think so.
I
But I would have to
move
check.
it.
Then I don't know if I know, massive corporations are just jackasses, but do they have a leg to stand on?
Depends.
It's full of water.
Oh, well, I'll fill the water with
Those
it.
items don't fit together.
Alright, I got the full water urn, everybody. And I got a second part of the cage. So now I have 2 parts of the cage. Can I combine that with
Those
this to make
items
a
don't
full...
fit together.
Thought I might be able to create a full cage.
But rather, the game has kind of caged you in.
Oh. This is where the sun symbol goes, obviously.
So you see the light now?
Oh my god, it's the same puzzle again!
Oh my god, just skip it.
I'm going
You
to.
have to wait for the skip part.
I know. It is impossible for me to cleanly express how little I care about this puzzle. And it's bad enough in that this game doesn't have any hidden object screens, but to also make you do the same puzzle in over and over and over again is just madness.
King, you have a question for
We
me?
love questions.
We love questions. Ask away. You find them intriguing and interesting, fascinating, all that jazz.
Alright, we got a trophy for lightening the pedestal. What am I supposed to do with that?
This won't work. I shouldn't use this here.
We don't have a trophy.
I'd rather try something. I don't think so.
Well,
I
no,
shouldn't
trophy
use
in the
this
sense
here.
of,
No.
like,
Let me
saying you're
think
good
of
at the
something
game.
different.
For
I shouldn't
getting
use
through a
this
part
here.
of this. Oh, the parchment.
Now I can see the signs.
Alright, so what's in the sacred text?
Horror King, that has been my question. From day, well, 1.
Because we started the game, and we don't want to leave people on the channel hanging without what happens in the game, so we're gonna show all of it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Have me griping in every video about this game. Still angry that they claimed it was a hidden object game.
Aren't we all? I don't understand what you want here. So you just want, like, wood on the top, water at the top, wood at the bottom, and earth in the middle, stone in the middle? Okay. And what about, and I guess just the 3 plants over by the trees? I mean, that kind of makes sense. Ish adjacent. Yeah, that's what they wanted.
Weird.
I don't see what one has to do with the other, but okay.
I can't get the sign
We're here for
out
the
of its
story.
slot.
You gotta remember, we're here for the story horror,
Do I
not the
need
puzzles.
sound to hear the? Do I need to listen to the video copy, or will it be abundantly clear the context of the video from just the visual?
I cannot wait to find out.
Because I have not watched the video yet, but I also
The
don't
medallion
want to
is
interrupt
assembled.
the stream by watching the video. If there's
A
like
part of the
audio
metal
provided
cage
to
is
watch.
an empty
Oh,
metal
I see. We
cage.
need a cage in each one.
And yes, I own headphones, but I'm like literally,
She's lying on a adorable bed and just relaxing to an extent that might be a crime.
I'm slightly upside down at the moment.
Yep, she is, to use the vernacular,
Empty slot
flute.
under the dead body.
I've seriously got a tray under my head, and I'm watching the stream.
Those
on
items
my
don't
phone.
fit together. Those items don't fit together.
So now I need
Oh, okay.
fire and wind. So obviously I collect the lava and the fire. That's why I needed the belt. Oh, alright, I feel dumb
I
now.
will totes check it out.
So I can
Coffee.
lower it down.
And
Although
if I-
this wouldn't work at all.
I hope the
Don't
belt
check
is
it out
strong
tonight,
enough.
it's just because I need
There's
to
no
fell
way it
asleep.
would be.
Again, see my previous comment about being upside down.
Like, there's literally no way to dip a belt into lava? Sure, urn into lava with a belt without burning the belt? Like, it can't happen. The physics of it makes no sense.
I can hear wind from in. The statue's mouth is closed with a
Oh,
plug.
okay.
I hope this works.
That's right. I just filled the urn with wind.
Cool.
Now you might be asking, what does it mean to fill an
The medallion
urn
is
with
assembled.
wind? And I would say, damned if I know, but it's
An
done.
empty metal cage.
At least in Fifth Element, that's how they figured it out.
Well, that is true.
They put glue on the stone first, and they're like, oh, that's what we have to do with all
It's
these
stuck.
Ah, right. Oh my god, I got the trophy doctor for taking an arrowhead out of a dead body. Yeah, that was not cool, game. Like, it's funny, but it's
The
not
arrow
cool.
part's slot.
Alright, bow and arrow.
This could be useful. Those
Poison
items
bow and
don't
arrow?
fit together.
She's very tired, peeps.
I can't reach it.
Oh. Yay, I finally got the third bit of pale fungus, which I'm supposed to do something with? Seriously, I guess I'm supposed to use the fungus on the dead bodies to remove their essences, which I catch in the cage and then use against him? I'm just going to see if there's any reference to that in the notebook. Nope, nothing about that either. Sorry about all the yawning, everyone. Alright, that's one. At least I figured out this part on my own.
Dead Chief's
Ish.
energy is now trapped in this cage.
You shake it, lady. You shake it for real.
Dead Chief's energy is now trapped in this cage.
We
Dead
did
Chief's
it!
energy is
Thanks,
now
Coffee,
trapped in this cage.
for letting me know. Now we can put these orbs in the orb receptacles in the evil villain's room, and we should wrap this up cleanly. Alright, here, water energy. Done.
Are you ready to die? I'm feeling stronger. You don't have much time.
You say that, but you look
I can
ridiculous.
ask you the same question.
You are full of life. And
Damn.
you will give me energy for a long time.
I think you will soon be out of time.
First off, your comebacks suck, lady.
A pedestal with the sign
Oh,
of
I
the
can't
inn.
zoom in on that one. Good for you, Horror King. Are we done? We did it!
Now we have to assign Muppet Angel to a die. A number on the die.
At some point. Oh, thank heavens for that. We should post and tell Ivan G that, Coffee.
No,
Appreciate that.
People always love hearing that their work is appreciated. I don't know any creative person who doesn't.
The temple is collapsing. I need to get out of here now.
Move it,
I think I can get
Alicia!
past Schultz now. His energy field is breaking up.
Oh, so we had a force field this whole time. Okay. Yeah. Come on, you got this, lady. Oh, she has us.
Over.
I mean, unless he gets out. Who the hell is this
Sir,
guy?
It seems mission accomplished. She has succeeded, where our
What?
agent Melissa failed.
Oh, damn. Wait, the lady who got killed was secretly sent by the government to investigate the immortalist? That's one hell of a twist at the end of the game.
Right?
Which, and I can't stress this enough, featured no hidden object screens.
God damn you.
Like, not even one accidentally got into the game.
Calling yourself a hidden object game.
What is wrong with you? We only missed one trophy? Seriously? Is that true? No, we didn't do Minigame Master because we skipped minigames, and we didn't get Bone Finder. Who the hell knows what that's about?
Oh, there's a few more.
Oh yeah, Baker, Poor Dear. Apparently there was optional stuff we could have been doing that we didn't do. But still, I think it went pretty well.
Now can we play a hidden object game?
Maybe tomorrow. Go for it, Horror King suggests away. But first, thanks everybody for joining us on this journey through Alicia Griffith, Lakeside Murder. I suspect there aren't any more games in this series, although obviously I can't be sure. But that suspicion is entirely based on how questionable this game was.
Coffee, most people from the Philippines speak excellent English.
That's true.
It's one of, what, 3 official languages?
I think so.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with us. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more of that, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. We'll see you back here for more Hidden Object full playthroughs in the Hidden Object, what's it called? Playlist. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.